Usually I just start a little bit early. Usually, oh shit, I forgot to, oh man, before anyone gets here. Oh no.
My name is
No,
Solana,
no,
and
no,
I
no, no.
recommend you simply
No,
piano.
no, 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 no. No ads. Nope. Okay, just keep going. Ignore it.
Simply piano changed my life and brought music into my life.
Why is it a 30-second ad? Why didn't I watch this before I started this? Oh, whatever. We're all just gonna ignore any of this is happening, okay? It's a good thing no one's here to see this, except for the VOD watchers and the YouTube viewers, which apparently exist. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Cool. Very nice. So, yeah, it's time to tell Instagram I'm live. I'm live. Alright. So, I do plan on having a guest on here today, but I don't think she's awake yet, is the thing. No one's here to hear this, so maybe I should wait until some people get here to find out what's happening. Oh, hi! Hello. Okay, so someone's here, which is great because okay, I can do things, I guess, right? I'm gonna So I looked at the vote. I looked at the poll thing. Oh, we have 3 people here. Hi. That's the quickest up to 3 that we've gotten to. So that's pretty cool. So I looked at the vote, okay? I'm gonna look at the vote one more time to see if anything's changed. To see what we would be doing today. And I think most people voted for an attempt at character design or other original artwork. So we're gonna try to do some character design today. I have a few reference pictures up in here, saved in here, that I just got today that we might be able to use to, like, I don't know, get a frame for what kind of character we would be drawing today, okay? So, because I have a bunch of characters from A to Z, or really from A to V, because I have characters X and Y, but I only have their names, but I don't know who they are yet, what kind of characters they are. But the thing is that I have a lot of characters. I never know which one to draw, so I have trouble drawing them, always, all the time. So I'm just gonna, we're gonna airdrop all of these pictures that I have here for reference, I guess. Let's go here. Let's go over here. We have downloads, and we're going to airdrop this, right? We can airdrop it like that. Let me open the picture. Oh my god, this might take a little bit. I would have prepared for it, but I didn't. Okay. So, like, let's just make this box, I guess, or something. I don't know. Why won't this open? Okay, here we go. Now it's opening, and we have our first. We're gonna export it, right? No. I know I can airdrop this. I just forget how to do it. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. So we have our first picture. Here we go. That's our first picture. Okay. And next we have this photo reference. I have 2 from Markiplier, okay? They're not all Markiplier. I swear. Let's see if this is... Yep, there we go. That's the second one. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is right in here. Right in here. I think I have a couple. Okay. Next we have this one, which might be a pretty low quality picture because I just took a screenshot. And here we go. That's the next one, because I wanted to see someone with a sword. And Wow, I have 3 from Markiplier, but I don't know if I'll use that one. We'll see. Let's see. Which one's a good one out of these ones that I picked this morning? We'll look at... This one's I think this looks like a pretty dynamic pose, right? Despite it just being like a standing pose, it is more dynamic. Alright. Alright. So we have these image references. Let's see. Should I put another one? I feel like we're good with 4. With these 4. Alright? We're gonna go back to this. And we're gonna import the pictures here. And I don't know. We'll pick one of them. We have this one. No. We have this one. Shouldn't we just make them the same size? Same size. Yeah, sure. No. We have this one. And we have this one. Cool. Okay. We're done here. I don't know which one to pick yet, okay? So like we have this tall, powerful figure. Okay. I know I said on Instagram that we were probably gonna have a guest today. I don't even know if she's awake is the thing. I don't know. She just suggested it, maybe. Probably next Friday, then. She might be here next Friday. Unless I do the Muse Score stream. But anyway, we have four options here, okay? For different kinds of characters, right? We have a strong-willed warrior-type character. We have someone that's panicking, just barely surviving. We have crazy. And we have showman-type character, okay? Those are our options here. I don't know. Do y'all have any preference for any of these yet? Because I don't know, man. I did not prepare. I barely prepared at all for any of these. So I guess y'all can look at them while I just do a little bit of getting, like, the form and stuff, right? We have the shoulders. Okay, y'all can pick one. Y'all can pick any of them, okay? I just wanted to get the forms out. I might eventually do all of these poses, just because I like these poses. You know, that's why I picked them, after all. Ah, shit. I picked the wrong color. Okay. Legs. So we're just here. Y'all should just I don't know, write in the comments. Write in chat, which one you think would be, like, best for a character, right? Which one y'all want to see, because I don't know what to draw, okay? I don't know which character to draw. This is a foot. And let's see, is there, like, yeah. Alright. It centers over here, which is interesting. And interesting how our head's, like, tilted down just slightly. Actually, is it more like this? Yeah, there we go. Sure. I hope none of these are, like, TOS or something. I don't think so. I mean, they're all wearing suits except for that lady. We have Merc. I had a few other pictures. Look at how silly he looks. So we have his chest. Huh, interesting. I'm gonna take a look at the original picture and see. Yeah, that's definitely, this is where his chest goes, right? It only looks like it goes like that because of the suit. Alright. Alright, alright. There you go. The only ones that need a lover, those who don't receive enough, so evil ones should get a little more. Is this a leg back here? That's definitely a leg. Alright. So, okay. We're just looking at these pose references first. Right? Right. I wonder if I should be using like different colored pens or something for this. Man, my nose is a little bit runny today. I should have had some tea earlier. I do have tea now, but I didn't have it earlier. Is that where that ends? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna look at the original picture over here, which is slightly higher quality. Quite higher quality. So, like, what that does is that it goes behind them because angles and stuff. What is this? See, I picked a couple of poses that would be either really easy, like this one. This one shows most of the body parts, which is what makes it a little bit easier than some poses. It's just very front-facing, okay? So it's one of the simpler poses. Or harder poses, like this one, where he's crouched down and a lot of his body is covering itself. And I don't do very well with angles and stuff. So if you want me to suffer, you'll pick this one. If you don't want me to suffer, you'll pick this one. This one. Oh man, I picked the eraser. If you don't want me to suffer, you'll pick this one. If you want me to suffer, you pick that one, okay? Do you want me to suffer? I know my suffering is entertaining, as I've seen based on what other other content creators do. Alright? I honestly can't tell where the leg is supposed to end and the body's supposed to begin. Oh boy. So I guess we could let's pick another color and try to identify what the hell is going on in here. This is fun. Okay, so we have the suit here. Right? Right. Yeah, the suit. His tie is here. And wow, I can't see. It's very dark in there. Not even in the original picture. Maybe I could, okay. Maybe I can go to, I'm gonna go to this editor, this image editor online, and I'm gonna look for, so I can change the brightness and contrast, just so that I'm able to, yeah, here we go. Now, edit image adjustments, brightness and contrast. We're going to up the brightness. Up the contrast or down the contrast? Up the contrast, up the brightness. Okay, very good. Now, can I see? There. No, it's very dark. It is so dark. It is so very dark. Just, it is a void. Okay, I'm just gonna assume it goes something like that or something. Or not, I don't know. We don't have to do this one. We don't have to do that pose. Please don't pick that pose. Please don't. I'm begging you. Okay. So now we have this one. This one. This picture. You know? You have his neck. This this picture is so silly. Okay? You have his neck. You have his torso. You know, he's kind of leaning forward a bit. I can't get over. You can't see his hands very well because they're dark, right? Like, I think it kind of looks like this. Probably. Is that a thumb? This is a thumb. It's gotta be a thumb. I can't tell. Right? I could have picked actual reference pictures, but no, I had to pick the cool posy Markiplier pictures. Now this one you really can't see. We have this guy. I don't know if this is a stick of dynamite or what, but it was funny, okay? Because there was bomb. I see bomb, I think funny. And I think funny, I see entertainment, okay? Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a stick of dynamite. I actually don't know now. No, that's a gun. Like one of those old-timey pirate guns, you know? Is that legal? I don't know. It's one of those pirate guns, like the ones that you would see in pirate shows or movies, right? So we have that. We have this guy. This guy, I think he's Will Wood. I think that's his name. I'm not actually sure, though. I'm pretty sure it is. If that's not his name, then oof. But this is like a screenshot from a music video of a song that's been stuck in my head for God knows how long. Couple of months, maybe. Couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. Same difference in quarantine. Am I right? Hand, finger, around his tie, you know? We have his neck, and this ambiguous arm, slightly ambiguous. There we go. This is a slightly odd thing about legs. Legs are kind of weird when you think about it. Like, they bend kind of weird. I haven't put on lo-fi. I just realized I haven't put on any lo-fi. I guess it's because I expected to have a guest on today. Are we going to have another ad? Or not yet? Actually, let me make sure my audio's... Yeah, there we go. That's nice. We're back on here. Alright? I've kind of gotten, like, a basic idea of what's all the poses are like. Is it more like an up-facing? Like that? And then we have this, which is pretty direct. And this one... down the middle. I don't have... You honestly can't tell what the hell this whole area is in this image. Please don't make me suffer, okay? Please pick anyone that isn't that one up there. I'm basically... oh man, I feel like I'm actually telling you to pick that one by telling you not to pick that one. Center of legs, knees. These are... This is a very odd pose. Alright. Yeah, there we go. See? Now we have our poses. So, y'all can pick any of these poses. Alright? Or I could pick one if you don't want to talk in chat today. I mean, that's perfectly fine, right? The thing is that I did this because I never know which character I want to draw. So, help. Let's see, we have... I guess while y'all can decide, I can think about which characters would fit these ones. Okay, I'm not gonna actually say what their names are. Or should I? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Y'all don't know who they are yet. Let's see. I know that Quinn could fit this one pretty well. Probably. Quinn, and maybe, not Maya, what's the other one? Her name is, shoot. I forgot her name. What's her name? Kore. With a K. We have Kore. We could use, we could do, also Halcyon. Nick could probably pull this pose off too, because I've wanted to see him holding a sword for a while. Don't tell me to do the suffering pose. Why this pose? Oh my god. You know who would probably fit this pose pretty well? Raster. I write his name with an @ sign because I never know. I couldn't pick which one to use, so that's his official name. And I know who would fit this pose well. Lucius would fit this pose pretty well. Opulent would be able to use this pose. Who would be able to use this pose? Maybe, I imagine Jay being able to do this too, but like in a playful manner, like say cherry bombs or something. Who else would fit this pose? Opulent would also be able to fit this pose pretty well. We have, out of this one, another warrior kind of character that I have that would hold a sword. Let's see. A, B, C, D. Oh, Blake would pull off this pose quite nicely. These are all, like, pretty fun poses, okay? Who else would pull off any of these poses well? I wanted to also get, like, a shy picture, but I couldn't find any, like, really nice ones. If we want to do, like, a shy character, we have Claire, we have Hot. We have, I wonder if Holly would be able to pull off one of these poses, actually. Holly. Would Holly be able to pull off one of these poses? I'm actually not sure. Holly's like a very serious kind of character. She would fall within this category, but not quite. She's an analyst kind of character, right? So we're just gonna go over here. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna move it here. And we're gonna put softies and analyst. We're gonna be here for a while, okay? Because I don't have anything else planned for the day until like 4 hours from now, 3 hours from now. So we're gonna be here for like 2 hours today, okay? We have Holly. I have quite a few H names, don't I? Halcyon. And Howard. And we have Lucius, here. Who else would hold a couple of bombs? Who else is chaotic as hell? Quinn, maybe. Quinn is pretty chaotic. God. Okay, I'll do all of these at some point, but the first one, I guess we should probably do whatever y'all pick. Again, I am at your whim. One of you already said this one, okay? I will die. I'm just saying that right now. Maybe Claire would be able to. Maya would probably be able to pull off this pose pretty nicely. She's also a softie. I'm just imagining the panic. Alright. Who else would pull off this pose pretty decently? Any of these poses. I want to get at least like 4 for each of these. So, I'm actually not sure if Maya would be able to pull off this pose as nicely as I think. Claire, Maya, let's see, Alias, Blake, Claire, Dimity, where would she fall? She is kind of a nerd. We have Emily, maybe. No, she doesn't fit any of these. F is for Philly. Oh. She's just a child. She's a chaotic, tiny child. Okay. Philly, Gregory. Gregory doesn't really have much of a personality yet. I haven't really thought of him that much ever since that one time when I thought him up. Okay. So, Gregory is there. H, Halcyon, and Hot, and Holly. I think those are my 3 H characters. I is for... Who's I? I is Isabel. Isabel is kind of a softie. Let's put an I for Isabel. How many other cocky characters do I have that fit this one? Because this is probably... Out of the 4, I think this might be one of my favorite poses, maybe. I mean, these are all great, but they're great for different reasons. Alright? This one is chaotic. This one is cocky. This one is, what the hell am I doing? And this one is warrior, you know? They're all pretty decent. They're all pretty good poses. The only issue is that you can't really tell what's going on in there in that one. Alright? Alright. Because of the dark areas, because shade and stuff, right? I wonder if this is like the center of the chest. Alright. Where was I? I was at Isabel. Then there's J. J is for J. J is a softie, and I put him in here because he is chaotic. K is for Core. L is for Lucius. M is for Maya, who is here. N is for Nick. Nick is here. O is for Opulent. Opulent, who is here. P is for Parker. P is for Parker. Parker's a softie, but Parker would also panic because he's a little nerd. P is also for Palesia. Y'all don't know who she be. Palesia. I don't even know how to pronounce her name because I've only written it. I've only written her name. I haven't said her name. We just call her Pal, okay? And Pal, yeah, there we go. We have Parker and Pal. Parker. They're great. Q is for Quinn, who's up here. R is for Raster, who's up here. QRS. S is for Stanley. Stanley is... Oh! Vimo might be joining us now. Alright, I could ask her for advice instead of you guys, because y'all want me to suffer. Alright. Alright, I don't know if y'all will be able to hear this very well. I'm gonna turn off the music. Hi! Wait, I'm live right now. Let me get the music off. I don't know if they can... Let me make sure my volume's up. Cool. We're gonna pause the music here, okay? Because we have a guest! And it is Vimo. Vimo, say hi.
Do I echo on your end?
What?
Do I echo on your end?
I don't hear you echoing on my end.
Okay.
Um...
I'm embroidering a little tomato.
You're embroidering a little tomato? That sounds great. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm making patches if you want one.
That would be really cute. Let's see. Okay, just making sure my mic volume is up. Man, is that I hope the stuff outside. I hope you all can't hear like the stuff outside. All right. So right now I'm like trying to do some character design, and I'm picking a character. You know, I'm picking a pose to pick a character. And right now I was thinking about Stanley. Stanley would be able to fall in here. He's a nerd, but he's crazy. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. You can help me if you want. Pick a character, like, I don't know. You could see the pictures. They're on the stream right now, or I could send them to you if you want to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure, okay.
Are you using your own original characters, or
Yeah,
just picking random characters?
I'm drawing my own characters.
Nice.
Alright. So I'm gonna have like a longer stream today. Probably gonna go for like 2 hours. We've been on for half an hour now.
You told me yesterday.
Huh?
Only on for half an hour?
I've only been on for half an hour
At
so far.
10:30.
Yeah, I start at 10:30. As usual, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 10:30. Don't miss it. Shameless promo. Shameless self-promo. Oh my god.
I love that.
Vimo, do you have a Twitch channel? Do you have a Twitch channel, Vimo?
Well, yeah.
Promo! What's your Twitch handle? I don't know your Twitch channel thing. I forgot it. Tell all the lovely people.
Well, it's just Vimo.
It's just Vimo. With one
Yeah,
M, with
but-
two M's.
1M.
1M, Vimo.
M-O. Yeah.
Yes. So y'all go follow Vimo on
Don't
Twitch.
feel rude.
Okay.
Early in the morning. What the heck?
So anyway, back to this. All right. So
Also, follow our Instagram and YouTube. It's Allegri_us.
oh my god, right, that too. Okay, so yeah, back to character design. We were talking about Stanley. Stanley's crazy. He would like bombs, except he's more of a psychological crazy than he's a mad scientist is the thing. All right. So I'm just going over the characters right now. I'm gonna finish going over the characters, and then I'm gonna go over them with you real quick. So after Stanley, we have Salray. Salray, I completely forgot about Salray. She is definitely a warrior type. Salray and Kira. Kira would probably fall in here. Kira is Salray's sister. Okay. And after Salray, we have T, which is for T. T. Who's T? Who's T? Do I even have a T character? I'm sure I have a T character. I'm gonna see Claire. T is for Titri and for Tetra. These two characters, one of them is an alien, the other one is, let's see, we have Titri and we have Tetra. Titri and Tetra. Alright, so this one is an artist, and this one is an alien. I have not drawn alien characters before. I think she's my first non-human character. Or, actually, maybe they don't have a gender. Tetra. I'm not sure if Tetra has a gender in particular. After those two, we have U, which is for Udon. Udon is just a storyteller. He's an old man. He could probably fall in here if I really wanted him to. So we have like 4 characters for each of these poses now. Alright? I have a lot of characters. Okay, so Vimo. Alright. So I'm gonna tell you the characters' names real quick. Okay, so we have the characters that I have on here at least. Okay, so the warrior characters are Quinn, Gore, Halcyon, Nick, and Salray. Alright. The panic characters we have are Raster, Blake, Parker, and Gira. I have to put that down here. I have to put an I in here. Gira. These crazy boys holding 2 bombs, or a bomb and a gun. That's like a pirate's, right? That's like a pirate's gun or something. We have Opulent, we have Jay, we have Philly, and we have Stanley. Stanley. And on these cocky bastards, these cocky showman bastards, we have Lucius and we have Opulent. And we also have Udon, but he would be like a younger version of himself because he's an old storyteller kind of guy. I'm gonna send you the poses real quick. This is the warrior pose. This is the panicky nerds pose. That is not the pose. This is the pose. Alright. Today we have let me open it up here. I'm doing like a lot of prep for this, I guess. We have, this is the Crazy Bombs picture. Yes. And we have this picture, which is nerds. Panicky nerd child. And we have, what was the other one? Yes, I have the best reference pictures, obviously, all the time. And the last one is this one. The cocky bastards. The cocky bastard image. Alright. So I don't know which one to pick. Chat says to pick, this picture. Wait. Chat says to pick this picture. This one. That one. Because I can't see the legs, so I can't really tell what's going on at the bottom there. So they want me to suffer. I told them not to pick it because I would suffer. But chat disobeyed me, as usual.
I think we should go with what chat wants.
No!
It'll be, the background isn't super complicated. You just have to figure out the legs.
Why do you want me to suffer? Bimo, why do you want me to suffer? Bimo. Bimo, why? Chat, why? Why?
One of these actually has like full leg though.
Only one of them, yeah. That's true. I mean, I don't know. I picked them because they looked cool. They had personality. Alright? So I guess, I'm gonna suffer today, okay? I'm gonna suffer today. Today I suffer. So we're just gonna go to here. We're gonna pick this bit. We're gonna pick this bit, and we are going to duplicate the layer. Okay, so now we have, remove area selection. We're gonna turn that off, and now we only have this one. We can turn off the other reference pictures too, I suppose. Right? Yeah, we can turn off the other reference pictures. Or I can just, yeah. We're gonna duplicate this again, and we're going to get the... This is so silly! Oh my god. This looks so silly. I don't know if you're I don't think you're watching the stream right now. The actual, it's like, I don't know. It looks so silly over here.
I'm planning on watching.
Oh my god. This looks very silly, okay? This looks very silly from here. I should probably change the eraser. Felt tip pen. Alright. So yeah. And as for these 4 characters, like, okay, who haven't I drawn yet? I've only started to draw Parker. Okay? Gira, I have not drawn at all. Raster, I tried to draw him once, but I don't really like the way that he turned out. And Blake, I don't know if I've drawn him. He's like, I don't know, maybe I made like a sketch that I never finished of him, and that's probably about it. So, we're just gonna, this looks so silly.
What for Twitch?
For Twitch, it's Wildfire 201X. Yes. Alright. So, What are we doing? Panic. This is the wrong layer. This is the wrong layer. Should I turn the lo-fi back on? I'm asking Chad if I should turn the lo-fi back on. I don't know. Chat might not respond. Chat doesn't usually respond.
Just talking.
Just they're just lurkers right now. All I have are lurkers, which is fine, you know. It's enjoying the stream without interacting and stuff. But yeah, at some point, it looks so silly. Wait, maybe I should like distinguish like shoulders or something. I should have distinguished his neck, right? Can you even see his neck? You can barely see this dude's neck. Oh my god. There's of course some
mistake embroidering.
Oh no. We're gonna suffer today. I think we're gonna go for raster. Unless chat says otherwise. I have not drawn raster. Unless chat says otherwise. Chat, you got anything to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm gonna wait for the chat for the stream to catch up, okay? And I think it's caught up. Chat is saying nothing, I think. We'll see. Or I need to refresh my page. We're gonna do that real quick. Because my computer's a little bit slow. Just a little. I don't think chat has anything to say. Which is fine by me. Okay, let's see if I can remember what Blake even looks like. Raster even looks like. Raster, that's what I'm drawing. I do have a picture somewhere. Let me look for my original sketch that I didn't really like. It does kind of get the general idea of what he looks like, but I don't really like it at all. So we're gonna go to one of the chats that I sent it to because it's easier to find like that.
What? X?
201X. 201X. Let me send you that through X.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Look at that silly pose.
Struggle with words.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I've only tried to draw a raster like once. And I think I don't have like a lot of characters with glasses now that I think about it. They probably I feel like a lot more of my characters would use reading glasses, but oh, we have 4 people watching, which is you. You are the 4th person watching.
I am the 4th person watching.
Yeah.
But it looks good so far.
Do you see how silly this pose looks? Look at this. His arm, and his back, and it's just. Where do his legs begin? Where are his legs?
Well.
Alright, so I feel like figuring out. It looks so silly. Okay, this is the kind of thing that you
always try omitting the legs or adding them in. It's an all or nothing type situation.
This is the kind of thing that you don't see when you see artist channels. All right, this is the process. It's all just one very long process. Now the thing is that I don't remember at all how I draw raster or roster. Okay, his name is with an at. All right, so raster. Now there's like a reason why I picked that name, right? I just sometimes when I pick character names, I just look up definitions. Why is this in black and white? Okay, like raster. If you look up the definition on Google, it means a rectangular pattern of parallel scanning lines followed by the electron beam on a television screen or computer monitor. So raster means that, and it just makes me think of him being like a really straightforward, very nerdy kind of character. You know, he would probably work with computers or something. All right, and roster. The definition is a list or plan showing turns of duty or leave for individuals or groups in an organization. So he would have like a very desk office job, right? You know, it just kind of sums up his personality in a couple of physical ways, I guess. You know, it's it's like it's just something that I do, right? So anyway,
you
that's
actually put thought into your names.
oh my god, it's more like yeah, I do, I guess, kind of. Like I Google definitions. I look for words on Google. Okay, I just have to remember how to draw him now. All right, so I guess we're going to. I guess we'll try and see what his face looks like over here again.
What do you want me to embroider for you?
What do you want me to embroider for? What? I don't know. Try embroidering a pineapple.
High key.
Can you?
I'm down.
Yeah, embroider a pineapple. Pineapples are fun.
I hope the colors too.
Oh, that's great. I hope chat can hear you, right? Because I don't have you like on my tablet. Because I feel like I would end up opening Discord by accident and just exposing my name and the code and whatever. That would be something, right? That would be awkward. That would be very awkward. So that's why I'm not doing that. That's why I also need to figure out how to get like how to like set up these monitors. A face on the pineapple? Yeah, I would like a face on the pineapple. I would very much like a face on the pineapple. I'm gonna get this circle here. Boop. We're gonna get this over here.
Dude, I was having a really nice dream today, and then I got fucked up by my dad showing up in my dream.
Ah, that's so weird. That is.
I know.
That is so weird. All right.
I literally hate when that happens.
Aw. Okay. So what layer am I even on? What am I even doing? I'm just gonna pick like the circle to get the skull. Boop. Is that how these work? I don't know. I haven't drawn this guy in forever. Literally forever. Actually, when is this picture from? Let me see if I can find out. It's probably been like a few months since I've last tried to draw him.
Only a few months?
Only a few months. Let's see. I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to find out. Because I know if I look at my camera roll, it'll take a lot longer.
Last time I drew my own original character was like 2019.
Jesus Christ. The poor character is being neglected. Yeah, I get it. I have been neglecting my characters as well. Those poor children. They only suffer. Man, I've gone back a couple of months. I've gone back to August of last year.
I mean, at least, you know? At least.
No, the thing is I haven't found it yet. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Are we still gonna stream on Saturdays in the afternoon?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll be streaming on Saturdays on the afternoon. But I guess we could still stream. I might have figured out the audio issue.
Cause I think that's the only day I'm gonna stream on like Saturdays.
All right. You heard it here first, folks. Go watch Vimo on Saturdays. At what time, Vimo?
At like 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
I don't know, like what
5
times we are.
5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Y'all heard it here first. I already know the time. I put it up on there because I have a couple of like European followers on Instagram, and I don't know if they'll pop in. I don't know if they're here. What?
You still haven't posted like an introduction on the Instagram. Like we've been neglected.
Wait, I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Vimo! Vimo! I don't hear you. I think she gone. She gone. She dead. Oh, she dead. Man, how do I draw people? I think... Vimo, I don't hear you. Did your signal drop out? Vimo! Vimo, I don't hear you. Yeah, I think we lost her. I think her signal might have dropped out, which is pretty normal for the place that I live in. That's pretty normal. All right. I think I'm gonna alter the pose just slightly, so that instead of the back arcing out like that, it's to make this dude look skinnier, okay? Because this dude, Raster, he's a pretty skinny lad. I don't know if he would wear a suit now that I think about it, like Mark is wearing in here. Either I lost signal or she lost signal. Oh, she gone. She gone. So we're back alone again. I'm gonna turn the lo-fi back on, if y'all don't mind. This is a nice song. I like this cover art. It's really pretty. That is very pretty. Okay, so we're back on again here with the lo-fi. And we're gonna see if Vimo pops back in because it seems she's lost her internet. Which is a pretty common, like I said, it's a pretty common occurrence over here. Which is kind of sucky, right? I don't know how hands look. Sometimes I can draw hands, sometimes I definitely can't draw hands. I think, I'm very certain. I'm gonna see if she writes to me. I think her signal must have dropped out, which is a little sad. We're gonna try and figure out what the hell is going on down here. Oh! You back? Vimo!
My internet disconnected.
Your internet disconnected. Oh my god. Let me turn, let me...
I believe I came back when you were yelling my name.
Yay! Oh my god. So yeah, Vimo's back. Yay! Celebration. Woo! I turned the lo-fi back off. Okay. So let's see. What the hell is going on down here at these legs? I can't tell. Maybe I can find another reference picture. A squatting reference picture. I'm gonna see if I can find a squatting reference picture because I don't know what to do. Squatting reference picture. Alright, this is a reference picture. It's not at the right angle though. The thing about it is that it's hard because of the angle as well. It is tough.
That it's a specific angle?
It's like, the thing is that the angle doesn't really allow me to see there. Like, the angle and the shading does not allow me to see what the hell is going on down there. Right? So, I think it kind of goes like that, right? You can't really see the lower leg. Kind of like that, maybe. I think I might have figured it out, perhaps? Perhaps. Perhaps. Alright. I think. Maybe. I'll have to look at a reference picture to be sure. And then his hand is kind of like just vibing here. This arm, does this arm look skinnier than the other one? Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Which I guess is fine. I don't know if anyone else would notice other than me.
Those legs look nice. You did a good job.
Thank you, thank you. It's the power of references.
It really is.
Yay.
Are you gonna draw the hand on this side, or are you just gonna leave him without a hand?
For now, I'm gonna leave him without a hand. This is like I guess it's more like a slightly refined sketch, so that I can, you see, now you can tell what everything is and where it is. At some point, I'm gonna have to draw an outfit, and that's gonna be something, right? let's see. Let's say that it's like in an office environment, like he would usually be in, and say that papers are falling and he's picking them up or something, right? He would probably be looking at the ground instead of at the camera, right? Unless it's an office episode. But no, it's not. It is not. Let me get my raster reference again. My roster reference. Raster reference? Have we been streaming for an hour already? It's been an hour, you
It's
guys.
almost 2 hours.
It's going to be 2 hours. And let's see. I think I'm gonna try to draw his face over here, just because I definitely don't remember how to draw him, like, at all right now. Let's see. I'm just gonna...
You couldn't find your reference picture?
I have my reference picture, but the thing is that I don't like it. I don't like the way it turned out. You know, there's a lot of things, right? Artists do have, like, a lot of pieces that they just don't like at all. Sometimes. They just never see the public eye. But maybe mine will, because, you know, at some point or another, I'm just gonna go by the reference picture first, kind of. And then we're gonna go off. Alright? That's a face. That is a face. But it is not his face. Alright? He's not that handsome. He has like this little chin here, but no, that's not how that works, alright? I completely forget what he looks like right now. So we're just gonna figure it out. We're just gonna figure it out all over again. Because that's what we do here. I'm gonna look
You
for...
don't like that picture?
Huh? I like it, but not for him.
Mm.
Yeah, just not for him. 6 followers! Yay! Vimo, you followed. Vimo.
Yeah, of course you're following.
That's your
It'll be easier to find you next time.
That's your Twitch account, right?
Yeah.
That's
I am a sock.
the one that you stream from, right? I'm gonna put it up on the...
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the chat. I'm gonna put it in chat. Go follow. Go follow. And watch. Go support my friend.
Just send no craft.
Yeah, promo! Alright, so what was I looking for? I guess I'll look for I guess I'll just look for nerd. I'll see what turns up when I look for nerd. I think I had like a couple of frames of reference.
What kind of face shape are you looking for?
I'm not totally sure.
Looking for like
I'm not exactly sure. Like
a rounder?
you're kind of
Or
you're kind of like cutting off a bit on my end. Do I have bad signal?
God.
Is it my signal? I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
you're doing the same on my end.
Oh no. That is not good. Let's see. I'm just gonna look for nerd on Google.
It's just whack today.
I'm just gonna look for nerd on Google and see what turns up out of this. You know? Mostly kids in glasses and bow ties. And with suspenders. Let me see. Should I look for... I wonder if he kind of looks like... Alright. I'm trying to think of names. I'm trying to think of people that he probably looks like. I'm gonna look for that one guy from The Office. He probably kind of looks like... I really can't hear you that well. Wait. Who's that one guy from The Office? Oh, and she disconnected, and she's back. Hi! I'm gonna look for that one guy from The Office. See if... he kind of looks like him? Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Maybe more like this guy. Maybe a little bit.
What you got?
I'm looking. Maybe a little bit like this. Let's see. I'm gonna look at a couple of different characters, right? A couple of different people, a couple of different characters. And I'm gonna look at Wilbur Soot just because he's a man of many faces. Have you ever have you ever Googled pictures of Wilbur Soot and then just seen how different he looks in each picture?
Yeah, actually.
That is so weird. This is why I look for Wilbur Soot, okay? That's just an observation, right? Alright. So, let's see. We're looking at Wilbur Soot. We're looking at that guy from The Office. Just a couple of nerds. Maybe I'll look for a picture of Technoblade, because he also has big nerd energy. But he's rather tall.
Did you hear me? But it's the hair that gives him away.
It's the hair that gives him away. Wilbur Soot and his hairline. Oh my god. I don't know, man. That's so weird. The different pictures look like they could be different people. Related people, but different people. That's Technoblade's face. Okay. Could that be what he looks like? I guess that would mean that maybe Roster would have a slightly rounded face, right? Or let's see. 3/4 angle crutch. What?
An oval face?
Um,
'Cause the different kinds of face shapes like have names.
I know they do, but I'm not. I'm just looking at what might look right. Okay. Maybe I'll try some wacky face shape or something. Some really skinny face shape, or some really thicker face shape, or something like that. Let's see. But I guess for now, we could just work on the body, right? So that the people watching have something to watch instead of us just talking, right? Let me go back to my other references. Right over here. We're gonna look for...
face is immaculate.
Hey, you shush. You can't expose me like that. Vivo, how dare you?
I already did.
Why? Why, Vivo? Why?
It happens. They must know that the struggle is real.
The struggle is real, and it is there. Alright. So, I guess we'll just give him a suit, kind of like what Mark has. Or maybe we won't give him, like, a suit, just like one of those dress shirts. Right? What do dress shirts look like? That one picture of Technoblade, though. It's just so weird. Wait, I'm gonna look for him on YouTube. Because he has a couple of videos where he kind of shows his face, but it's only from the side, and I feel like that is the optimal way to see that, you know? He's just a big old nerd. Who else could he look like, though? Could Raster look like?
Well, you haven't sent me a picture yet, so
I haven't sent you any pictures, no. I'm not gonna send you that awful reference picture that I have, though.
I think you should.
No, I'm not going to.
Friends.
No.
I won't blame you for your past failings.
I refuse. Oh, it's so loud outside. Oh my god. I hope you can't hear that. I hope you can't hear it, because people decided it was lawn mowing day. And it is not. It is Friday. Friday is the day for silence. Silence in the area, but apparently not. Ah!
I messed up in bordering.
I wonder if I should turn on the lo-fi, but like make it lower. Lower the temperature. The temperature, the volume.
What Spiteful does. Spiteful like has it as like background noise.
The thing is that I can't really do that as well. Like, I can't really tell how high the volume is over here. Because...
if you want, right? Since I'm such an amazing friend.
You're on...
I'll listen to the stream and, like...
Oh, shoot. Excuse me. That was something. Alright. What am I looking for? What was I looking for? Technoblade. He did a challenge for With what is it? Is it cooking? Did he do cooking? Was it a cooking video that he showed his face in? Cooking with Technoblade contains swearing. Yeah, that's the one. That's the video we're looking for.
Does it contain swearing that you know it's the one?
No, it says contains swearing in parentheses. There he is. Sure, I could get behind that. Yeah, okay. This 3/4 view of Technoblade. This, not 3/4, this side view. I don't know why I keep mixing words up for absolutely no reason. Let's take a look. This is just a particular face. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, right? Because usually I just go for it. I don't usually describe things.
It so much, yeah.
Yeah. I just go for it, right? So I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it, right? So let's see. What do I imagine his face kind of looks like from the front view, or from at least the 3/4 view? It's kind of rounded, but it's not very kind of like that maybe.
Oh no.
What is it? What happened, Vimo? Did you mess up this
decision, and I don't know if I like it.
What's the decision?
I'm trying to make a smiley face.
Oh boy. Are you gonna what
Lettering is hard. It's so complicated.
Alright. We're gonna alter this a little bit. Here we go. We're just gonna...
Also, why is this delayed?
The stream?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have low latency on, so... it's not a very big delay.
It's not, but it still is. I was listening to it.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I think it's just because processing and whatever. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with... I really don't know. But apparently the bit rate is excellent. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of it means. I don't know anything technical when it comes to like streaming. Right now I'm just streaming from my computer and being very chill. Because that's how I stream for now. Eventually I'll do other things, right? Like, say... Well, we'll play Minecraft, but when it doesn't lag... we'll stream Minecraft and,
Are you using, Streamlabs?
I haven't gotten to, like, set up Streamlabs completely yet. I don't know why.
I haven't set it up either. I just use it anyways, though.
I think I've been, like, putting it off. I don't know how to, like, do it, you know? Small nose.
Maybe it'll take off, you know, like, less of the struggle.
Less of the processing power and whatever. Maybe.
Yeah. Because that's what it did for my computer, and it, like, captures audio and everything really well.
Oh, that's really good. Maybe you could help me with that later. Maybe. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. I'll have to do, like... Today I have piano class later, so... We'll see. This is a nose. I feel like this nose suits him pretty well. Rather decently. Alright. Alright. Sure. Should I put, like, a bridge of the nose? We're gonna do that. What are you afraid of the smiley face that you've created?
Yeah, so far, I've only, you know the smiley faces with the mouth open?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, because one of my friends asked me for it, and I'm kind of scared.
I'm gonna turn on the lo-fi again.
I think I'm gonna do it like a triangle instead of, like, rounded.
Okay.
You know?
So you mean like...
Because, you know, maybe that'll make it easier.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like that.
Yes.
Alright. I don't know how to draw people these days. I've forgotten how to draw people and faces and everything. No. I only know how to draw roses now. Because roses is all I've drawn for... I don't know how long I've drawn the roses for, and I've only drawn 2 roses. You know, from the other draw this in your style thing that I was doing. What do his eyes look like? Like, when I make characters, a very important aspect of what I'm drawing them is, like, the eyes and the face shape. Those are probably the two most important features to me. What do his eyes look like?
We can have schedules.
We can have
Did you know
schedules.
that?
Schedules to what? To Streamlabs?
Yeah.
I know I have
On-
schedules on Twitch at least. I have
Yeah,
my
I
schedule
didn't
up
know
on
that.
Twitch, which is good. It's very nice. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna kind of go by my original reference image. Right? Kind of, but not really. Alright, sure. Well, let's see if I remember what it made his face look like. Or his eyes, you know. That's what we were going on anyway. Man. Words. He also wears glasses, so... Should I look for a glasses reference just for the sake of it? Square glasses.
Cute.
Square glasses. Glasses look like... Let's make another reference, another layer just for the glasses, because... Glasses. Whoop. Glasses... on this face. Oh, that's a face. This is such a face. Okay.
Oh, no.
So, what is it, Vimo? What is it this time?
My triangle. My
F's in-
triangle.
F's in chat for your triangle. F's in chat for the triangle. Can I get some F's in the chat? If no one puts an F, I'm putting the F. There's an F in the chat for the triangle. Rule number 4 of the stream, F's in chat. Rule number 1 of the stream, don't question the subject of the conversation. Rule number 2 of the stream, do not question the canon. Rule number 3, pronoun check. Vimo, pronoun check. What are your pronouns?
Her.
She, her pronouns for Vimo, and they, them pronouns for me, and any other pronouns in chat? No? Maybe? We'll see. When the delay goes over.
You're so cute.
I am... Aw. I am adorable, yes. I am fucking adorable.
10 out of
Alright.
10.
So how do people... Man, this is weird. This is weird. Let's see. Like, these glasses are definitely lopsided. And I haven't even drawn, like...
It's okay. It's okay.
No,
I'll
it's...
fix it.
Okay, you got it?
I hope so. I hope. There is hope.
There is hope. Glasses...
You know how art is. It's not a...
It's an art.
Yeah. It's not a straight up thing, you know. You
Mhm.
really gotta experiment with stuff.
And then there's this bit back here. Alright. Guess I'll have to round out these edges. Yeah, that's kind of what his glasses look like. Sure. At least that half of his glasses. Alright. So we go over here and
Alright, that's not that bad. I can fix that up with some thinner yarn,
that's good. That's good.
at least.
You think you're ever gonna get like a camera so you can stream yourself like knitting really nicely?
I have a camera.
Oh, you have a camera? Are you streaming right now?
Show my face. No.
Okay. I would probably go and watch your stream right now while you're at it then, if you were streaming. But
Yeah,
you're
I
not.
don't want to show my face.